guys, Ninja back here with another video finally on the channel. It's been a lot happening. Like I said last video, you saw that, you'll know, but that's whatever. A lot happened. So we got the new CX11, and then I forgot the wolf one. We got the Emperor set, and we got the Wolf Might set, which is cool. I think, yeah, I said Wolf Might, Wolf Hunt, my bad. So I tested those out in tournament, like 2 days, Saturday, this past Saturday. And I just it's not really a first impression video. It's more like how I feel about everything. And then we're going to cut to tournament footage. As you can see, this is a pretty long video. You want to put this on the background, that's okay. It's gonna be me talking over a lot of stuff. So you want to listen to it while you're like doing something, whatever you want to watch it on TV, having a background. You can still follow along as I'm narrating stuff, whatever. But that's neither here or there. So the combos I use for the Emperor, I kind of mix Emperor and I mix Wolf. I like the the metal. I like the Hunt metal. I use the Emperor lock chip, and I use heavy Sys blade. I had it on 160 the whole time, but only thing I really rotated was either using low under flat and then a low rush. So what I learned for this one is that it hits really hard, which is what I wanted. I'm not gonna complain. But like in Terraria, if it doesn't get that really good first hit off, it's not do nothing. And it also loses steam super fast. So I was like, it performed the least for me, I'd say, which it did really good against like attack by not moving when, you know, the attackers were like, you know, scratch into me. That was pretty good. I feel like, oh my goodness, I'm burping so much. I just had a Mountain Dew. I feel like that this would be a lot better, maybe into like an anti-attack AVA matchups. I was thinking maybe put it on something like level, or just go the hex route with it. One of those two. Don't know which ratchet one. Might be like a 3 ratchet, maybe a 3, maybe a 7. I don't know. I got a 7 kind of scrapes. Kind of depends. And my 5s are kind of loose right now. So, but yeah, overall, I really like this. The Sys blade is really good. I feel like just having this assist blade itself, I would say it's worth the whole money, but you know, you get some good parts in there as well. You get the free, the 5, stuff like that. This assist blade kind of carried this whole combo. I feel like without this assist blade, it would not have done anything. And also the metal lock chip, you know, helped out a little bit. It was okay, but the assist blade kind of carries it. Don't know how I'm gonna kind of fix up in the future. Like I said, I might put it on, I might focus more on anti-attack things like that. But also, I finally got Shark Scale, which that was my first time ever using Shark Scale in tournament. And I have to say, this is such a good blade. I personally used it on, I kind of switched like the last round. I had, what was this, low orb on it. And I had I had 450 low orb, but now I switched like a 360 low orb. I kind of like that a little bit better. This on low, it has such good stamina, and I love it. So I did not expect to have good stamina. I thought it was gonna be like just, you know, like a one tap sort of thing, but this does really good on stamina combos, and does really good on, like, you know, obviously attack combos as well. I feel like this is definitely gonna be, at least for a while, a mainstay of my deck. Is kind of replacing Whale Wave for me in a deck, because I love Whale Wave, don't get me wrong, that's my boy. But this does what I want Whale Wave to do, while also having a lot more flexibility in the builds. Because I can't put ball nothing on Whale. It's not gonna work. Whale has to be like all out attack, but I could like switch things up if I feel like I'm lacking somewhere while keeping this blade in. I like it a lot. Everybody, this is an older blade, so no, older for everybody else, not for me. But everybody knows how good Shark is. And I also, let's go back to this. This combo I feel like did the best for me personally for what I want to do. So my game plan really going into tournaments, well, this tournament at least, I'm like, okay, we all know what my cat doing. Is he okay? Yeah. I was like, okay, I know Rod I'm not going to always get a win off of, so I don't want to really focus too hard on Rod. I was mainly looking out for the other sharks and looking out for like hover wyverns. There was no hovers at all. I ran into anything, but you know, I ran into shark obviously, and I ran into some other I really run into like mites like that. It wasn't too crazy. But this Wolf Blast free, I had it on 360 in tournament. I was just switching 960, but the 360 free ball did really good at taking care of Rod while I needed to. because the problem was, you know, I didn't want to focus all my eggs on rod and like be lacking somewhere else. While this can take on an outspin rod as well, it also did pretty good at like avoiding different attackers and tanking, you know, not really tanking, I would say, but like, you know, having like taking the good hit and then outspinning. So I was like safe in that regard against like, I was gonna get like a shark or something like that, and like I want to get some Phoenix, stuff like that. Nothing too crazy, but this was probably a pretty good VB for me. And then of course I had rod, I had it on 560. Now I have it on 660 because I like that a little bit more now. 560 hex, you know, everybody knows about that one. I gotta explain that one. And then I did have in the back hover on 770, no, not 770, 760 rush. I didn't use that at all. I didn't feel like I really needed to that day, because it wasn't like, I kind of liked what I had going for me that day, and I was really comfortable with it. That's kind of like my sort of key when I'm going to like a headspace. I want to use something that I'm super comfortable with. I'm not saying I'm not comfortable with shark scale, but you know, I feel like using shark scale, I have to think a little bit more, and I don't want to do that, which I can do it if I really have to, but I felt like I didn't. I feel like the shark scale is, I don't want to say it's hard for me to use, but it's not as easy as everything else in the deck I was using. So, you know, I was like, you know, I don't really feel like I need to switch over to shark scale. I wasn't really losing like badly or anything, and I didn't get, you know, top 8, but that's okay. You know, that was my first time using like half of the things in my 90% of things in my deck, which is okay. But I do also want to preface a little bit, I've been trying to put a little bit more quality into the channel. I have like you see right there, finger, which finger? This finger. I have like a whole new tripod. My old tripod was kind of was a little flimsy. I got new audio. The audio in this video sucks. I had like this $30 like audio receiver I put inside my phone and everything. It was bad, so I bought like a DJI one, which was like on sale for like $50. I could transfer everything. Some of you guys, y'all don't care about that, but people who care, I do try to put a little bit more quality in the channel. So going forward, there will be a lot. I'm trying to record everything in 4K. You'll see in this video, it looks a lot better recording 4K. The only problem was transferring files was super big, so I got like an adapter to put in my PC, all this other stuff. Now I have good audio now. I only have one like mic thingy. I don't have two. I could get a second one, but you know, I'm not trying to throw all the money in the wall. So if you guys would just like, comment, subscribe, that's it. You don't gotta pay me nothing. Just show me that you like it. Show me stuff that you want to improve on. Let me know. Let's communicate with each other. But let's go ahead and get to what people are mainly here for, is the battle. So I'm gonna go ahead and shimmy over to the next scene. All right, so right here is my first match of the day, and everything started off crazy. I'm gonna show y'all. All right, so right here, I think this is the shark mirror. No, this is not shark mirror. Now this is me on rod hex, and I think this is, I don't know that shark. I can't tell. Yeah, this. But rod hex was doing pretty good. I was kind of scared, but what I saw was like the auto screen dash is not hitting none. I was like, that right there almost scared me. But right here, okay, we're good, we're clean. But then he started. That's why I don't know what's wrong with my was it my red, not red, red, my green hex. It just goes crazy. But my red one kind of does that too sometimes, but a lot less often. But you know, we had that was an easy 1 point. Now right here, look at this. Look, no. Bro, that threw me off so hard. This is Clock Mirage, I think 385 rubber XL on, like, tilted on its side. I was like, okay, this is about to be an easy burst. I'm shark. I'm what was it, low orb shark? But that was like, wait a minute, is he too tall for me to get it? Because look, these are like, I'm in the middle. I have the good position. Consecutive hits right here. And then none of those happened. I was like, wait a minute. Is this about to this is about to not burst and I get a spin off? I was like, bro, please burst. Please give me burst off. I think it got, yep, right there. I was gonna be defeated. I was more impressed than anything because he launches it where it still rides on the bit So it's technically it is a legal launch still, which is, it's so crazy to me. I like this. So that kind of made my day go off pretty good. And this is the Might Heavy, the Emperor's Hunt Heavy low rush. You see what I mean? Where like it gets one good and then like everything else just, it's not hitting hard. Like, and then like you see he's losing gas so quickly. Especially, it's definitely going to tilt too. Having on one, you know, it's like more on that one side. But then I outspun, which was so surprising. That was I think Caliber on point, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. He might watch the video. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I ran it again. I was like, okay. I kind of maybe should have done Hunt right here. I'm just gonna call it Hunt. We'll call it Emperor Hunt for now on. If it's a new combo, I'll let you know. But it was like, I was like, okay, my headset was, I'm technically taller, so I should be able to hit that 385 a lot better than Shark hitting it, which I was wrong. I should have just went with my gut and just, you know, go back to Shark because it worked technically. It wasn't scary because it didn't work until like the very end when there was like no spin at all. Then also right here is what, this is my my Shark free. Yeah, Shark low orb. I keep saying Shark free, and I burst it on the rail. I feel like it was because I was too low. That's why I kind of switched to 360, because I was like, maybe something too low, I'm hitting the rail kind of weird. And then, you know, rod hacks, and this was the Caliber. And then I was like, okay, I'm not getting hit at all. It was like perfect. And they had no steam at the end. I'm like, okay, yeah, I got this one. There you go. I think I should have fast forwarded this one, and this is my fault because, you know, rod matches are kind of you know, slow. I have other ones like fast forwarded, so you don't got to sit through the whole, you know, outspins too much. But yeah, got at one point. I feel like this deck I was running was like a pretty safe deck. The only wild card really was Emperor Hunt. Look, I thought that was a good hit, and then it's hitting the side. I'm like, bro, just knock over. And I think it's still, the fact that it still stands up afterwards is so insane, because I was like, okay, I'm hitting you like at your front, so you shouldn't be able to get back up. And then look, it still outspotted me. I was like, bro, it was like I was caught by Dragoon. It was so crazy. All right, so we're on one new round, and this is the Caliber again. And it got me out. That kind of, that's why I don't like, well, I launched rod hacks wrong. I'm not going to say I don't like rod hacks. The way I launched it into that matchup was dumb. I just gorilla launched it. That's why I call my launch the gorilla launch. don't tell context though, but you know, I should have probably like a good reverse. I know how to do it. I just don't know why I don't do it like when I need the most. And that burst was really good. I was like, okay, this anybody's game right here. Like a bonus could win, a spin could win. I need a little bit more effort. I don't know why I put Hunt right here, but like you saw, that was a pretty good extreme dash. It hit everything how it needed to. They had like no steam at the end, so I was like, bro, that's my only problem with Emperor's Hunt in my deck that day. It had all the steam to hit something really hard, but then once it got that one hit off, it was just over. So you know, I lost this one. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Now that I had a massive amount of fun that match. All right, this is my second round. I believe I'm running probably the same thing. I think right here, I don't know what combo to say. I know it's Wolf on, I don't remember. I think it's Underneedle. I think it's Wolf or Underneedle. I don't remember, but you know, the start scale got that easy. It was low as it needed to as well. Is my rod hacks. I like the 550 was okay, but I feel like, oh my goodness, the 660, no, not 660, yeah, 660. I said 550. Well, 560 was okay, but the 6 is kind of a little bit better overall. You know, here's the rod. You know, it's outspinning as usual, so that gets me to the 3 point, I believe. Yep, gets me 3, and we're chilling. We're sitting smooth, and here's the Emperor against the Hunt as well, but this is on, I think, turn, and I was like, bro, no way. I hate when I do that. I hate when I do. I was thinking that since I have the heavier weight, I'll be a bit better, and I was okay. I gotta get the one, The only sensible option here against what I was going with is to get Rod and just pray for the best. And I believe I got it right here because I'm not getting too many heavy hits. I hate when my Rod does that, but I like when it gets a 2 off. I don't know why my Hex always like screams really well. I was also thinking about maybe going to a Rod low rush, and here we go, I sped up because we're not trying to sit here all day. This was, you know, the 2 Sandman matches. I believe I got this one as well. I don't think I was low to really hit Ratchet too much. I think this is on Needle as well, so I didn't really test like the height against it, but you know, I got destabilized, which is fine. That was on 450, so you know, it was okay. All right, then we gonna go to, can we edit the next one? Come on, old me. I edited this like 2 days ago, so hopefully, yeah, we're good. Okay, we're keeping this smooth. Try to keep smooth transitions going through the whole thing. Here we go, Raw Hex against the Hunt combo. And that was a good launch he did right there. He tilted it a little bit forward so he could hit my side and probably get that first extreme off. I don't know which bit this was on. I forgot to ask, but that was crazy. I did not think it was gonna take that much of recoil against Rod. And no, this one right here, I lied to y'all. This is a regular rush on this Emperor. And then, you know, I feel like regular made it so like I didn't self KO a bit better. I don't know. I think low rush would be better, but I feel like I had a little bit more stamina, like stand up time. Bro started jumping. That made me scared for a second. Every time I use one, I just started jumping like crazy. So I was tempted not to use one, but you know, I just kept going through. Then he hit the meanest launch to hit the DO foes on me. I was like, okay, I think this one was okay too. I got lucky on getting hit only on the sides, not like getting hit like towards the you know, the pockets. And then, you know, I think I got Austin right here. Yeah, this is on Needle. I think the other wolf was on all some of that. Here I am against #1 Blader in Maryland, Elliot 9000. This is I believe this one was weird. I forgot what shark I was. I could not keep up because there was so many string dashes. Right here, I switched shark to low rush because I was like, I kind of need a little bit more oomph going against Elliot, because I kind of, not that I got down with Elliot, but he's the one that taught me like all the stuff I do with Beyblade. So like, it's kind of like I know what Sensei's about to do, so let me like I guess I did not counterplay. I ran where I was more comfortable against Elliot, which it still didn't work out, I don't think, but I got really close to it. Only problem, that hurt me a lot. That hurt me. I was not expecting the Emperor to like get pushed so hard. That's why I'm thinking about running it on more of like an anti-attack a bit, because as you can see, like today, Emperor is not performance what I wanted to do. And this is my rod. No, this is his rod again. No, it's my rod. I'm lying. It's my rod. That helped me a lot. It's been so many like extremes that day. Even every match I did, there was one self extreme, which is crazy. All right, here's his rod Hex, the blue Hex. That's how I remember. Good hits on Shark. Good hits on Shark. But then I think I ran out of steam. I was trying to go for like the Ratchet, but I do forget that this is not the rod ball days, so it's not gonna be as easy to do for me, at least. I know anybody else could do it, but you know, it was okay. I was still sitting pretty. All right, I just needed 1 point. I believe I put out rod. Yeah, I put out rod right here because I was like, this is my 1 point getter. No, it's not rod. I'm lying. This is wolf. Why did I do what? So wait, why did I do it? Was that the shuffle? I don't think that was a shuffle. But if it was a shuffle, I definitely would have. And this was CX as well, so I think it's okay. Our heights are like about, you know, neck and neck, so it's like more metal contact. And I think I got outspun right here. Yeah, that was the only problem, because like it loses so much gas compared to everything. I lied. I did get outspun. Okay, yeah. Well, last rod, I thought we did. This one right here. This is my my rod. And I was like, okay, I'm getting hit really bad right here. And I'm making myself extreme, so I'm losing like a lot of stamina. But I still do know that I have a bit more stamina than this combo right here. As long as I don't get no crazy extremes going off, I feel like I was okay. But as you can see, he's starting to, you know, give in, and I'm pretty okay. You can see the wobble start. Yeah. So I was like, as long as I don't like pocket myself out, because that was a really good hit overall. Anything could like got me out. This is the shark mirror. This one kind of confused me too, because you'll see it was a lot happening. Here's the red tip one you can see. Yeah, here's the red tip. I thought that was me, but then it wasn't. If it stayed in, I feel like I could have took this home. I think that was just, I didn't have bad luck, and that was okay. It was okay. I don't lost like one. It was a spin. Don't matter. The score is even. I think I did pretty good going to this. I usually do not get this far early at all. I feel like shark and my deck is just like really good for me. And like I said, it feels like a better whale to me, more versatile whale. This is my Emperor's Might right here. And this one I was like, damn, this matchup is like super bad for me. Too bad for me. Because I knew I was gonna get outspun. I was gonna get outspun, but it's okay, y'all. So, all right, this one right here, this matchup, this whole like round was just like me fighting myself, basically. It was so crazy. And then, you know, this is I think these are both. No, this isn't free. I think this is on. No, it is on free. This is free, but it's 560 level against me on blast free. What was it? 360 free ball. Oh, we gotta change the scoreboard. That's fine. I was like, what's the score? I thought I messed up the recording. But yeah, all right, next round. This is my. Okay, I didn't get to see. Yeah, shark versus shark. Then we hit the bot. The green shark is not me. I thought I get pretty hits in. Let's go in the pocket right there. But that was like, I'm tilting a little bit too much. That's why I feel like the four is doing that for me. I started like to make myself lose a lot of stand-up time. This is Rod. We basically had the same deck, so this is me scouting out the deck. I was like, okay, I'm fighting myself basically. Let's spread up here again. No, we ain't gonna do Rod. It's gonna take forever. And, you know, here we go. It was anybody's right here. A lot of streams happen. I believe. I don't know if I took this one home. I don't think I did. I think this rod is on 360. I think it's 360 rod. I don't know. 360 hex rod beats 5. I wouldn't be surprised if it beats 5 consistently. And this is my rod against their shark. Got lucky right here, but then it popped out. So I was like, okay, I know I was like, okay, I'm gonna at least get the spin steal, the spin win. But then it went back in the other pocket, which was, it was so sad. And then here is the free against my shark. I don't know why I gambled splitting the shark right here, but it worked out. The first shark is shark. I don't know why I waited so long to get shark, because it fits my playstyle extremely well. And then here's, you know, another. It was so many mirrors in here. I think this is on. The only difference is because this is on the metal lock chip, and I feel like the metal lock chip like kind of hinders your stamina. So I didn't really, oh my goodness, talk. I didn't really want to put it on anything that was trying to like outspin and stuff, or like, you know, maybe defense be okay, but I'm not trying to like, you know, survive. This one gave me that because we both got in, and then I didn't pop out because I don't know, they were on 1. I don't remember. I was on 4, so I definitely was not getting out of there. Here's another rod versus rod. You know, it was just, you know, whoever put somebody out and made them a stream kind of gets the advantage in these, I see. And nobody really got a crazy stream. But I think did I break this one home? Yeah, I bought this one home. Cool. And I think this is another, let me both pick rod again. Because I was predicting it was going to be, no. Okay, I predicted right. And then I got this, I finally got a stall off. Like, that's the first time I feel like I did that all tournament with rod. I think I did it accidentally too, but you know, I was okay. I got this steam. Shark has no steam at all. We're good. My ratchet is not getting hit. It's on regular rush. I'm fine. Yeah, it's on 160. I'm fine. I was like, okay, there was no tilts happening. Something crazy was after me. And then right here we have the free versus the. This is what I really was aiming for. Getting that free versus rods. I felt very, very confident that I would get this, because as long as I get good pushbacks, but I was kind of getting pushed a little bit harder than what I like to, and then the wobble game was like not really my favorite right there, so it was okay. I only lost one, and then you had to go this. Here we go. This one. This was the shark against the free, and I was okay. I was cool. I was jumping. You see I'm jumping over there. I was like, okay, I'm low enough to hit this ratchet, and it has no stamina to like to get anything. I would have got the pocket. I feel like I've had one to be a lot easier. There we go. I got the this is kind of my downfall right here. It was just the shark didn't get out that pocket, so it kind of ruined everything for me personally. And you know, I think I lost this one too. That was fine. This match was the free versus the heavy blast. Was like, okay. You see, it missed so many like extremes. I was like, okay, I'm fine. But that started tilting really hard, and that got me. So I'm at 0, as you can see. I'm kind of folded right here. This is the hex, and I think this is my hex going against it as well. Yeah, and then as you can see, tracker with 360 raw 360 hex versus 560 hex. I don't know why I was throwing that right there. Kind of didn't go, but I think I lost right here too. Then that hit right there did not help me whatsoever. It made me ride the line, but when I hit them, I didn't get to ride the line as well. So I was like, okay, and this kind of wraps for me. But it was okay. I had a lot of fun. It was kind of like fighting my own deck. It was okay. I lost to the green bean, but that's fine. This matchup right here, this was interesting because this was a kind of like a blast of the past. It was running, they were running all old meta. I think this is 560 elevate on Goon. I think it's 560. I know it's definitely elevate. Yeah, then you know, I was like, it was kind of weird going against this one as well, because I never went against this, because this has been like, at least in my scene in Maryland, shout out to Maryland Beyblade League, this is out of rotation. So I was like, okay. And then, you know, outspot me, which, you know, I expected, because, you know, it's Goon. So now I'm like, okay, this is Rod Ball. And I was so confused. It was like going against like 6 months ago versions of our deck. And then I don't remember I got this one right here, because I'm too tall to hit the ratchet really hard. And as you can see, I lose like all my steam super quickly, and I was gone. So I was like, okay, I did not know this third slot was going to be. And then I believe it was Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. So now I'm 2-0 or 0-2, and this was Phoenix. I was like, okay, this is like something I'd run super long ago. So I was like, okay, I kind of get the download in this deck. So I had to actually make my brain start chugging, so I could at least try to go get some sort of win and going up today. And then I was like, okay, this Phoenix is not hitting me too hard at all, so I feel like I'll be okay. Especially with my free, and I'm definitely taller than it. So okay, I'm cool. Did not expect to go against I haven't gone against Blue Phoenix in so long. I have Mulberry Phoenix. I kind of use it sometimes, but I feel like it's definitely getting outclassed by a lot of things, as you can see in this meta. So this is the Rod Ball, and I believe this is my Shark. So this kind of did what I want. I kind of got the match I wanted to. Thought I self extreme right there, but I got the Ratchet Snipe, so it's all good. Kind of get back up there and need the 1. So I was like, okay, I can definitely get a 1 with the free ball. And this was Goon elevate. So I was like, is this going to spin still off the free ball? But I was like, I don't think it spin stills off not free ball, off the free ring. And it hit. I'm definitely a lot heavier than this too, and it's going to get that. And yeah, that happened. I skipped off, and I lost. I could have got that. I don't think I skipped. I don't know if I launched it really weird, but it wasn't the worst thing. I was okay. I kind of got down low. I wasn't really stressing. And I don't think I really got a burst off on Goon at all. I think this person had like a really tight ratchet hold. I was hoping it would get a 2 right there, because it almost fell in. But okay, I got the spin off. I don't know how. I really don't know how I got a spin off right here, but it was okay, whatever. And then I believe I bring out, yeah, Mike against Phoenix. This wasn't bad either. I kind of want this because okay, I could at least take the hit of an attacker with my weight. And I almost got 3 right there. That would have been so good for me. Here, I take that hit, ride around, lose all stamina. I'm good. See, I feel like it's way better in ABA than like anything else, because as you can see, it's been performing way better against ABA stuff. And this is the ball. I feel like this is a better matchup for me too. I don't know if it's better than Hex. I think it's worse than Hex actually, if you think about it. But I don't really see people use Rod Ball no more, so I can't really. I didn't really test this out against anything. I used Hex against Rod Hex, but I feel like since I had like the weight advantage and I didn't get I was sitting in the middle pretty well. They were tilting a lot better than me. I was okay, that's not bad. I don't think I'm running to that like probably ever so often actually, so you know, that was cool. Here's Goon against I believe Shark, and they got the 3 right there, so I was all good. I got over points, honestly. I didn't need a 3, I was going for the 1. And then we have Phoenix versus I believe this is Shark, got the 2. That was it started going smooth from right here. I kind of felt bad because I was like, I know this. Let me not say nothing crazy. I know that the person like came here often, but like I feel like I don't know if ball Rod still like this made me mad. I slowly skipped it in there and lost it too. But is ball Rod still prevalent other places? Because I don't see it. I don't see it in Maryland, nor do I don't think I see it in Virginia either. I don't know. I don't go Virginia. I have friends that do go Virginia Beyblade stuff. And right here was a pretty good pick with his end. It was Goon. I think he went to Goon then Rod. I don't know if this is the deck switch, but I never, like I said, never tested against Goon. I believe I got this off just because I had to wait, and I also didn't hit him too often. I feel I was okay, and I definitely got like destabilized off of him, so I was okay. The Goon started to slow down, but you know, Goon spit still, so I was kind of scared. But then, you know, Free, I think right there, Free helped me so much, and I was like, okay, cool. I needed the 1, so I went back. I was like, I could beat Goon. I have confidence in beating Phoenix Wing, and I know I could outspin Rod. So of course I went with the Free, and it kind of didn't get no hits in at the beginning, and then big hits right there, and then destabilized it. So I was like, as long as I, you know, do nothing crazy, don't self-extreme, I'll be okay. And then, you know, let it over, get behind it, and that was good. But yeah, that was my whole entire, let me go back to my screen. Let's switch over. All right, back over here. Yeah, that was my whole entire match. It was really fun. Even though, you know what I'm off, that's fine. That was my first time using a lot of blades. I just wanted to test out how both of these kind of perform. Like I said, I feel like this would be a lot better on like in AVA matches where it could just not, I guess, go for the outspin against that, but it's not gonna spin raw or nothing. This is tank stuff, everything. But I do feel like this free blast or blast free, whatever, is really good. I like it a lot. I might keep this in my deck, honestly, next to a Rod Hex, or switch it out depending on what. I'm definitely keeping Shark somewhere in there too, and then I'll work on this one. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate you guys. For the people that watch it all the way through, I appreciate it. Like I say, you had the background, you're done, you turn it off now. It's come back to the TV, come back to your phone, it's about to be over. It's gonna be like coming afterwards, so go ahead and turn it off. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you know, I've been trying to get the quality up a little bit every now and then. You know, money is weird nowadays for everybody, so you know, like I said, new tripod, new mic. I'm gonna try to get at least 2 of these kind of videos out every month, because you know, sometimes you want to just have fun at tournaments, not have focus on the content stuff. So you know, going to try to do that. But this will be the first one for this month. Up here, probably one, not this weekend, come maybe this week come. I don't know. I might record one. I'll have them recorded at least, but you know, editing, that's gonna take a little bit. As you can see, this is a long video. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and see you guys.